Yeah. All right. I love that intro. Well, welcome everyone to this live stream. Another one from the Penpot team. And today we want to share with you what an amazing release we just got. It was last week, 10 days, something like that. We released Penpot 2.3. And what made Penpot 2.3 really special was the fact that we included for the first time a plugin system. So that's right, Penpot can now support your plugins. Of course, we released some plugins so you can play with them already and enhance what Penpot can produce for you, and whether it is to enhance your workflows or be more creative or integrate with other tools, whatever you want. We did a bit of work before that, so you could already see some nice examples. And I want to underscore how tremendously important the Penpot plugin system is for the Penpot product and the Penpot community. Because in a nutshell, for us, this means that you can build Penpot too. This was always the case, of course. We have an amazing community that can contribute with code, with documentations, with translations, with libraries, with templates, hosting events. It's just amazing. But the fact that you can very easily modify what Penpot can deliver for the user, that was something we wanted to see, and the plugin system allows that. And you can perhaps think of building a plugin or using a plugin that already exists for that mini tool around that occasional help that you might benefit from, or you can think plugins as a way to more easily integrate Penpot with other services and platforms. You can go as far as building a mini product within Penpot itself and thinking Penpot also as a platform. There's really no limit to the complexity of what a plugin can provide you with. You can use any web technology that will run on the browser. You're not limited to a specific framework or any language of our choice. It is you're completely free to decide how exactly that is going to be run on the browser. So whatever is your favorite language or framework of choice, you will be able to use that for sure. Also, think of the plugin system as something that you could use just for yourself, just to build your own plugins, so that you have an enhanced experience with Penpot. But you can also think of how such plugins could benefit other people, and then think of your plugins as something you would like to publish and you would like others to enjoy. So sharing your plugin could be a big plus for you too. It's just up to you, of course. We would always encourage open source plugins. We are an open source company and an open source product, so we really believe that we need to have the best open source plugins that could exist. But there's no limit for you. You can decide whether your plugin is open source and you have quite a number of open source licenses that you can use for that, or you can do a closed source plugin if you wish to do so. That is completely up to you again. I think I'll end with a couple of comments so you understand how important this is for us and how important could this be for you too. Penpot as an open source product can be used SaaS. You can use our SaaS offer, but you can also use Penpot as an on-prem, using a self-host instance. So if you are going to build a plugin and you want that plugin to be used by other people, think also the different use cases, particularly with the on-prem audiences. Some of them might actually be using Penpot in air-gapped environments where they cannot have access to the internet. So that it's interesting how the user base of Penpot is very, very, very dynamic and different. So it could be very natural for the internet user to think that everyone's connected. But there's a lot of organizations and teams out there that are using Penpot for its privacy and the data ownership. And they are building amazing designs in those very secure environments. So just so you understand that too. And one thing that we wanted to make sure when we were building the plugin system, and by the way, huge kudos to the Penpot plugin system team. Amazing work. One of the highlights of all this is not only the fact that it's really a nice piece of technology that we just built for you, and you will see a demo very soon, but also the quality of the documentation and the developer experience overall. I think we actually delayed a bit the release of the plugin system so that we could be sure that everyone could get up to speed with almost no previous experience and build an amazing plugin from day one. I think that is something that is quite an obsession for us, to make sure that Penpot is not a tool for an elite, but actually inclusive and accessible for everyone, and the plugin system could be no exception to that rule. So finally, thanks to everyone from the community that helped with the beta testing of the plugin system. They were super helpful to make us be even bolder with our approach. We will continue to ask them to help us continue building Penpot as a whole, and whatever comes out of this plugin system. But yeah, that help made such a huge difference for how the team actually approach this so critical piece of the Penpot ecosystem. So, well, the plugin system really takes Penpot to this whole new level. And we were so excited about this that we thought we should do something special to celebrate 2.3. And we're going to announce something super cool. And so I would like to be joined by Elena. And Elena, are you there? Can you come with me? And yeah, hi, Elena.
Hi, hello, everyone.
So Elena is going to just share some super cool announcement, and we hope everyone loves this and that you love it as much as we do. So Elena, your turn.
Thank you, Pablo. Let's watch something we've prepared first, and then we'll go over it. Enjoy. Yeah, so welcome to the Penpot plugin contest. I'm sure that after watching this video, everyone wants to take part of the contest. So first, I wanted to show you how to go straight to the site where you'll find all the information we've prepared. So if you are on the Penpot that app website, here at the header banner, you just click that bottom and get to this beautiful landing page we've created with all the information. And this is your chance to show your plugin skills, to contribute with the open source community, and be rewarded for that. So what I'm going to do is explain you first the prices you can get, and then give you some key points to take into account for entering the contest. So first, what everyone wants to know is about the prices. We have lots of prizes, so you have great chances of winning. There is a first prize of $1,000, but there are also 20 other prizes that you can get of $200 as well. And finally, we decided, how about at outstanding prize? That's a prize that will be given if there is a plugin that shines over the rest of the plugins that we receive. So now, some key points you need to know to participate is, first, don't be late. You have time until December 15th, so you have plenty of time to get some new ideas and submit your plugin. Then look at the plugins that already exist. We have created here Penpot Hub with a lot of plugins. Some people are already participating. So take a look at this and make sure that the idea you have in mind doesn't exist yet for the contest. And finally, make sure that your plugin meets all the requirements. So these are specific for the contest, as you must submit a plugin that be an original work. You must use a license that's approved by the open source initiative. So take a look at these requirements that are specific for the contest. And if you think that your plugin has what it takes, then go to the submit button. You'll find a form, this submission form you have to complete, and wait until January 17th when the winners announcement will take place. Any questions, any assistance you need during the process, you'll find all the contact details here at the end of the website. You can take a look at. I think that's it. Imagine, build, and win a super one of the 21 prizes that we have for you. So that's all for now. Alonso is waiting for me, and he's gonna show everyone how to build a winning plugin. Good luck, everyone.
Hello, everyone. I hope you are as excited as we are to participate in our plugins contest. And of course, to participate, you need to know how to do them, no? So I want to show you how you can create your own plugins very quickly. Okay, we have more information on our YouTube channel. But yeah, very briefly, this is if you want to create a plugin, this is the main page you have to get to. We have help.penpot.app, and here we have a new section, the plugin section, where you can find all the everything you need to create your own plugins. We have, of course, the API. We have examples and templates, and a step-by-step guide of how to create a plugin. Let me show you first. As Elena was saying, I want to show you how to create a winning plugin. I have an idea for my plugin. It's going to be a plugin that creates beautiful images in Penpot. You will see. But for that, I'll check the API. Well, the first thing I need is to find some method to upload images. No, for example, this one. Yeah, uploads a media file in Penpot and retrieves the data. Okay. Here you can see, for example, some sample code we can use in the plugin. Yeah, I wanted just to showcase how the API how you can look for information inside our API. But of course, as I was saying, you have also the examples and templates. Here you can find snippets of code to create different, to do different things in Penpot. For example, use a third-party API, for example. Everything is linked to a code repository that has the plugin code necessary to do the thing with comments and everything. Yeah, but enough of that. I'm going to do the plugin now. So for this, it's as easy as going here to create a plugin. And one of the links we have is a plugin starter template. The starter template is a basic repository with everything in place to create a brand new plugin. We have also templates for different frameworks, but I'm going to start to create a plugin with the basic template. This is a plain TypeScript plugin with no fancy things, just plain TypeScript, and as you can see, an HTML and CSS. Doesn't have anything fancy. So now, you can create a new repository from this template. But what I'm going to do is clone the repository and work from my machine. Okay, now just let me clone the repository with an amazing name like my plugin. Yeah, after cloning, yeah, we can now open VS Code, for example, or whatever editor you want. And let's see what it got. Okay, this is the basic plugin. Well, the first thing we need to do is I'm going to open a terminal to install the dependencies. So just npm install. Yeah, npm run dev. So now we have the plugin in our local host deployed. I'm going before doing any changes to the main template. I'm going to install this in Penpot so you can see what's happening after that. So I'm going to go to the Penpot page. Sorry. We needed to add that for attacks of denial of service attacks we were suffering. So okay, here, yeah, we're going to just install the plugin. We need to put the manifest JSON file in order to install a plugin in localhost. Accept the conditions, and yeah, we are ready for doing some tinkering. As you can see, this is the default template plugin. You have just a button to create a hello world text. So I'm going to change this plugin so it creates amazing images. Well, the first thing is to go to the HTML. Well, I'm going to remove all the intro stuff and just change the text for something more fancy. For example, click for winning images. And now, well, as you can see, we have already the hot reloading is in place. So immediately you will see the changes in place. But let me change also the code. So instead of creating a new text and add it into the viewport, I've prepared a code snippet that will be our plugin. This is a very simple plugin. It goes through the selection, and for every shape, it will add my beautiful image. So just like that, yeah, we can go here to the, oops, it looks like I have an error. Oh, of course, I'm using promises, so I need to make this an async because otherwise this won't work. Demo effect, of course. Now, let me, now we have everything in place. So we can, for example, create two rectangles, click here, and as you can see, we now have an amazing plugin that changes the background of our images for cute kitties. As you know, kitties always win the internet. Well, that's what I wanted to show you today. I think we can go now to answer some of your questions.
That was great. I love that. Kitties.
Winning plugin full of
I don't know
cats.
if there is going to be any plugin that can improve on this. You know, I think I've already won the contest, basically.
Outstanding.
Except
You were all for the outstanding prize.
Outstanding.
Let's see if there's any questions from the audience joining live, because this is live, of course. This is live. This is, we need to have some newspaper here or something like that, or just show the watch. Let's see. Aha, good question, Mustafa. No, because actually we chose the Mozilla Public License 2.0 for Penpot so that it would be very easy for people modifying the Penpot source code to also be able to license differently their additions, not changes, but additions. So that is already something people are doing. The plugins themselves are completely out of the question. Like they are isolated entities that run on your browser, and Penpot is in a way just calling them, so to speak. So you can do whatever you want with the license of your plugin. There is no need to, even if you want it to be open source, you should not be forced to use MPL. So you can go with whatever license, whether it's open source or not, you want. That's a great question, and it's important to clarify. For the contest, though, it has to be open source. We want to encourage for the contest open source plugins, whatever license, as Elena was saying, meets the OSI model will work. But as a general rule, plugins can go with their own license.
Yeah, I was looking for it. Yeah, you can. There is an API method to upload the images as well. We support for arrays you saying it into arrays, but you can easily convert from base 64 to an image in array format. Yeah, there is a method. You can create images from that. Yeah, I hope you do that. Can they do? Yes, they can be done in vanilla. The only thing is that we recommend TypeScript mostly because of the auto completion in the editor. But of course, if you want to go, want to go vanilla with without types, it's fine. Everything runs in JavaScript, so really the types are discarded after compile time. So yeah. Yeah, this is a good question. So yes, you realize we have like a plugin has like two sides. One is the iframe that it's displayed in the user interface, and another one is the logic. No, the iframe doesn't have any constraints because it's like a box for your plugin. You can do there whatever you want inside of the constraints of an iframe. But the plugin TS, as I was displaying before, that's the one that has access to the Penpot APIs and data. So we have to put much harder constraints in that code. So both are communicated through messaging. So you can send and receive messages from the Penpot, the code that it's running in Penpot and the code in the iframe. And both of them are separated because of security concerns. I hope I've answered enough, but you have more information in the documentation. Wasn't buying this instead of JavaScript. That's out of my comfort zone totally. I think theoretically you could. I know some of my colleagues are more expert than me in assembly, in WebAssembly. I don't know if any of them can answer in the chat. I don't know if they are watching this. But I mean, as I was saying, if you can run it in JavaScript, and inside an iframe, you could potentially do it. You can run it probably in the. I can't give you the details, sorry, but probably you can. Yeah, as I was saying, it's like really it's like two apps. The iframe, it's free for all. It's whatever you want. Everything that runs in JavaScript, you can do whatever you want. The code that access to the API, that has to be without frameworks, because it doesn't make any sense really, because it's just for accessing the APIs. Good question.
I guess I can answer that because we got this question before also. And of course, you can participate as a group. The only thing is that when you register, when you submit the plugin, you can only introduce one name and one account to contact you afterwards. But it's a great idea to get a plugin with a group, because you may have different skills. So getting together, you'll get what you need to submit the contest. That can happen as well. We're rewarding plugins, not people, so it could happen. The surprise.
Must be finished. I mean.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there will be some people considering submitting not infinite amount, but 3 or 4. Yeah, the more you submit, the more chances you'll have.
What is better, quality or quantity?
That's why we have the first prize and the outstanding prize. So I don't know. I think the more the merrier for the contest. I think
after this live, there's gonna be a lot of inspiration out there. We'll see.
I'm sure.
Okay. Any more questions?
You can always ask in this video afterwards, or.
Yeah, I see a question about pouring from Figma. Yeah, it's something we are aware that some people will want to do that. The APIs are different. Okay, they are similar in some concerns, in the sense of we use as kind of similar paradigm, but the APIs are different, and this is on purpose. We have different capabilities, and we also are a different tool, so we make an effort to create our own API style. This could be, and in the beta that we did, we have some feedback about this, but we really believe our way is the way to go.
Love that.
Okay, so we have a style library also in place. So you could create like plugins that use a look and feel like in Penpot, but there is no way yet to use components from Penpot. It's something we are open to. Maybe in the future, it's something we are working internally in creating a design system. So probably, maybe in the future we will be able to put that design system so you can use it in your plugins. But at the moment, there is no, you can use components, straight to a plugin. This is something I've asked also internally.
I remember the question. Elena, do you want to comment?
Oops. That's why we are a group. That there will be several people deciding, so we'll discuss it. But that's a really good point to bring in.
Yeah, and I think if the idea is really good, and we have at the same time two very, very similar plugins. And each of them has their own merits. We might want to just reward them both. What we would probably not like so much seeing is something that already exists being just basically taken and send it as a simple superficial fork, because then it's very obvious the prior art that happened before that. But like as autonomous, independent, simultaneous submissions that are both very similar, it's not looking bad. It's not looking bad.
Yeah, but that's what I said, like, look at what's there already, just in case. Because if a similar idea already was sent, then that's what Pablo was saying, no? That timing is important here.
Love that feedback, Mustafa.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. If there are no more questions, I would like to give a bit of a sneak peek. Is that okay?
Sure.
No more questions? I don't
Do you
see
want to
any.
tease the one more thing?
One more thing. Don't leave. Don't leave yet. Stay with us. Come on, it's just half an hour. You know, these live streams sometimes take so much longer. This is a short one. So I just wanted to, before we leave you with a very obvious call to action video where basically we are asking you to participate in the contest, just take this opportunity and surprises us. But there's something that is coming. We got 2.3. That is the plugin system release, a major one. We were going to have in a few weeks we will have 2.4, which will it's very exciting release too. But very soon we actually wanted this to happen before the year ended, but it's just so big of a release that we will have to wait just a few more weeks. And this is the design tokens release. This is the native design tokens release. And this is as exciting as a plugin system because of the way it's going to bridge that gap more and more between designers and developers. So we had an internal video. It was really for internal use. Laura Kalbach, by the way, she does an amazing job with the hands-on tutorials. I really recommend that you watch those on our channels, PeerTube, YouTube, elsewhere. She did an internal video showcasing very, very simply what is coming next for Penpot and design tokens. So I think that I will leave you for that 1-minute clip. Again, it's internal. It was for internal purposes. Just see it and enjoy it as getting into within the team and just watching something over the shoulder of someone while we are building Penpot for all of you. So just watch this super cool stuff. Well, did you see the Token Studio logo? That's because we are partnering with Token Studio to build this amazing release and capability, native design tokens. And I hope you're as excited as we are to bring all of this to you. And that's it for today. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Whoever is watching live, whoever will be watching this afterwards. Really go build some amazing plugins and win the contest. That's all I have for you today. Just submit plugins and win as many prizes you want, really. Thank you very much. See you soon. See you everyone very soon. Bye-bye.